Hello everyone, my name is Queen Blessing Ibigesin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers Nigeria. This morning, I'm about to go for the business that put food on my table, that pays my bills. But then again, when things are happening, I like to talk about them. Not because sometimes it's not even because I want to, but because my fans are asking and they just keep sending me inboxes. I want to talk about miracle money this morning. The reason why I have not really said anything about this topic is because Apostle Johnson Suleman is my uncle, as you all know. And if I talk about it, a lot of you will say you're taking his side because he's your uncle. But you see, that's not the case. A lot of people have sent me messages and say, what's your take on miracle money? What's your take on miracle money? And yesterday night, I received a message from a fan who said, Black Queen, is it because Apostle Johnson Suleman is your uncle that you have refused to even air your view on what you think about the miracle money saga? And I replied him, I said, look, it's not because of that. But you're not the only one asking me to air my opinion. So I'll put it out there, even though I have, written on a lot of platforms where people made videos and raised this issue about what I think. But I think that is not, getting to my fans. So, which is why I want to just address this issue now, so that you guys that are still planning to send a message about this will not bother. Number one, there is no problem if you criticize somebody's doctrine. And let me start by saying that the Bible said, judge not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And all of you, my followers, know I do not criticize pastors, because I'm still struggling with a lot of things that God said we shouldn't do to make sure that I make heaven when the trumpet sounds. Why will I now get myself entangled with what a man of God is doing? It is not my business. It is God that we judge, not me. Again, if you disagree with what somebody said or is saying, you can criticize that person or criticize that particular issue with some decorum, with wisdom, with brains. You can't just go and criticize what somebody is saying and then insult that person, defame the person, and expect to go scot-free. Look, what Israel Balogun did is wrong. Yes, you want to criticize Apostle Johnson Suleman's miracle money. By all means, do so. Can you not just make a case and criticize without calling him a criminal? You called him a criminal. You even said that his co-host with Hush Puppy, that is being held in America for Christ's sake. You even said that he's mentally ill, that he needs to be admitted in the psychiatric for Christ's sake. I mean, that is too much. So people are just trying to change the narrative. Please don't get it twisted. The reason why Israel Balogun was interrogated by the police was not because he condemned the miracle money sermon of Apostle Johnson Suleman. It was because he called him a criminal. Have you ever, I don't know what these bloggers think when they go about doing this their thing and trying to, pastors are the highest hit in this thing, because they give you guys a lot of views. Any small thing you hit on a pastor, any small thing you hit on them. Some of you are even saying that, why will Apostle Johnson Suleman go to the police, that he's a man of God? Look, he was a man of man first. You understand? He was a son of a man before he became a man of God. Have you ever thought about that? Do you know that it's the same blood that is flowing in his veins that is flowing in your own vein? Do you know he has a wife and he has children? When you call somebody's father a criminal, you call somebody's father a sick person that needs a psychiatric home, I don't understand how you think the children are feeling. How do you think the mother is feeling? How do you think the father, the cousins, the brothers are feeling? Apostle Johnson Suleman is a great man of God. I respect him so much, not just because of the things that he's one of those preachers that are bold enough to preach things that people are afraid to touch. I don't even really respect him only because of that aspect. I respect him because he's a great humanitarian. A man, I am so happy that is related to me. I'm so happy that is even from Edo State, not just related to me, that the whole of Edo people are proud that somebody like Apostle Johnson Suleman is their son. This is a man that does not just pay house rent for widows. He built houses for them. I know, because I have a program I do for widows yearly, and I know how many widows he has supported through my foundation. So I'm not just here talking. People will not go about there and talk about the good things that he's doing for people. Even when they see it, it won't go viral. But let Apostle Johnson Suleman just say something, they will pick it. Even if that's not what it meant. Okay, fine, you don't believe in miracle money. To be honest with you, there is miracle money. It might not just be the way Apostle Johnson Suleman put it. And it might also be that you misunderstood what he was doing on the pulpit. I'll give you an example of what I think miracle money is. Miracle money obviously are not sent into people's account through angels that lives in heaven. Miracle money, definitely, when you receive an alert from someone that you don't even know, or from someone that was owing you and has refused to pay for years, and one morning you just woke up and you just see the alert, or you were in the church and the pastor is preaching and say you will receive that alert, or you will receive miracle money, and that money comes in for you, you will call it a miracle money for that individual. So individually there are things you can call miracle money. Yes, I like I said earlier, I don't believe angels will come from heaven and drop money in your account. No. But angels will come in form of people, in form of humans to do these things. God sent people to help us at every point in our life by using his angels in human form. Is it everything that they will spell out for you? I saw a video when somebody was saying that there's a company that one of the alerts that was sent from one company, and that did Apostle Johnson Suleman say it was angels alone that will bring the money and drop it? You will not see the account, or the account will not have traces. The accounts can have traces because, of course, it's angels in human forms that would have dropped those monies. Do you know that sometimes I will just wake up and I will receive an alert from somebody I know, not that I don't know, but somebody I didn't really ask for money, but I just know that Queen get plenty children which they take care of, and with this kind of situation for Nigeria, she feel need money, and Queen is a very shy person. She might not be able to ask me for money. Let me just drop it. And then I will just call the person and say, do you know, as I woke up and on my phone, the first alert I saw was yours. Oh my goodness, how do you even know I was broke? Oh, thank you, God will bless you. That is miracle money. That is miracle money. That they never told you people that miracle money will be sent through by angels themselves, and they will not be traces to those accounts. If you don't believe in miracle money, does not mean it doesn't exist. Miracle money can exist, like I said, through any means or by anyhow anybody. It's an individual thing. You can be, like I said, you can do a contract and the person has made up his mind not to pay you, and you go to church or you go to mosque or whatever and they pray about it, and then they say you will receive miracle money, and that money came back into your account. For you will call it miracle money. You understand? So we should not get it twisted. Israel Balogun has not been interrogated by the police because he criticized Apostle Johnson Suleman miracles money. He was being interrogated and being held by the police because Apostle Johnson Suleman reported him for defamation. I will not allow anybody defame me. No. If you defame me, I will get you arrested and we meet in court. And that you are saying that he's a man of God, you shouldn't have reported to the police. Apostle Johnson Suleman is not Jesus Christ. And he's not God. And he can never tell you he wants to be Jesus Christ, because he cannot even be Jesus Christ. He has blood running through his vein. And he has a name to protect. You people should stop these things that you're doing. You want to criticize somebody, go ahead and criticize the person. Do it with facts and let it be. You cannot agree with everything everybody does. It's not possible. Nobody is an island. We learn from each other every day. Nobody knows it all. Nobody is God. Don't try to be God. If you want to criticize anybody, not just a man of God, criticize that person with some decorum. Have facts. Leave the person's personal life out of it. When you call Apostle Johnson Suleman a criminal, a friend to hush puppy, a cohort with hush puppies in his game and fraud, You expect him to keep quiet. You call him a mentally deranged person. You expect him to keep quiet. Abba now, it's not right. You call him a false prophet. That is deformation of character. And that is the music Israel Balogun is facing. So all of you that are now saying that Apostle Johnson Suleman got him arrested because he said that miracle money is fake, that is a lie. Don't mislead people. Don't change the narrative. If anybody defame my character as I'm standing here as I small rich like this, by the grace of God, I will get the person arrested and we'll meet in court. Yes, and I will sue the person millions of naira for defamation. Because everybody should know integrity is key. Integrity is what we are selling. Everybody's integrity is very important. Keep that in mind. Did you ever put yourself in Apostle Johnson Suleman's shoes when you were calling him a sick person and a false prophet and a friend to hush puppy? Please, let's get things direct. Since you people wanted me to address this, this is my opinion and I have made it clear. Whether I agree on miracle money or I don't agree on miracle money does not mean it will change your mind. If you don't believe in miracle money, no problem. Like I said, the only thing I believe and I know that is true about miracle money, it is that God can send people to help you. God can send help as your way, and you can call that miracle money if you like. So I don't believe that Apostle Johnson Suleman was telling anybody that angels came from heaven without a trace of account to pay money into those accounts or to put money into people's bags. And if that is what he even said, it's his opinion. Everybody, everybody and their God, they know how they relate. Everybody and their God relate differently. It could be that that is what it is for him. It could be that that is what he even meant. Are you the one that interacts with God with him to know whether what he was saying was true or lies? Who are you to even say it's a true, it's lie? Are you God? Do you see beyond what you are? Please, let's get it. Let's get facts right and stop defaming people. It's not right. Let's stop defaming people. It's not right. What goes around comes around. Let me leave this video here. I believe that the police will do the needful. And if this case goes to court, I believe that justice will take its course. If Israel Balogun is guilty, he will face the music for people to learn not to defame people. Defamation of character is a crime in this country and in every part of the world. And it should not be encouraged by anything or by anything. So there is nothing anybody is going to do. If you like, change the narrative. If you like, keep making video and saying that Apostle Johnson Suleman just arrested him because he said the miracle money is fake. No, that is not the only reason. So get your facts right, okay? Let me leave this video here. I love you guys.